Hello and welcome everyone to the inaugural episode of Deej Plays Stuff. I am your host Deej, and I will be hosting this combination tutorial and let's play of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the Wii U. In this I will be helping you, start out to get to the actual monsters in Monster Hunter, because before we can fight epic monsters of gigantic proportions, we must first complete a series of absolutely mundane tasks. So, to speed things up, I will be telling you which tasks need to be done and also exactly where to go to how to do them. And with that, let's get started. Assuming Past Me knows anything about timing and doesn't just stand there waving like an idiot all day. Anytime now. Come on, buddy. By the way, I'm narrating this after recording and editing it, as you can see. For starters, as soon as you start off the game, you want to talk to pretty much everyone with a little yellow speech bubble above their head. They'll, give you other stuff, and they'll send you on your way to the Moga village, which is off in this direction. You want to find Junior, who you just saw earlier. First off, for starters, you will only have access to areas 1, 2, and 3 of the Moga Woods, which, as you go through the tutorial, you'll unlock more places, so you don't need to worry about that. But we want to go to Area 2 first. When you get to Area 2, you'll see these Aptonoth, I believe they're called. What you want to do is, kill them and get a raw steak. Or raw meat, I mean. It's just a little extra item that you will need to complete the tutorial. After which, you head off in this direction towards the base camp, which at the time looks like crap, and Junior will be here. You give him the raw steak. In my haste to get this finished, I sort of went ahead. Anyway, when you walk back to the village, you want to talk to Junior, and he'll give you something and tell you about getting resource points and all that. And you also want to talk to the village chief to get your money. But the point is, you click on hunt. Anyway, after you get all that done, you want to go to area 6 of Moga Woods, which is now open. You'll find these small creatures called Jackie. You want to kill them and get their resource points and also their carbs, which will help you out later. You need 30 resource points to rebuild the base camp, which I think equals about 4 Jackie, which is why they sent you out to kill them in the first place. I'm really bad at timing, as you can tell. I go in here for some reason to deposit your items into this item box, I guess. Oh yeah, because after you complete the base camp restoration, you want to talk to the blacksmith, who will ask you for iron ore, and he'll give you a mega pickaxe, but seeing as I've already went through this, I had to get some myself. And thank me for not actually talking to the blacksmith. Anyway, after this, you want to go to Area 4 of the Moga Woods, now open. This is your primary mining area. Any of these mining nodes will give you the iron ore in your first time through. This one in particular will always spawn, and it will always give you iron ore. As soon as you have 1 iron ore, you can walk back, but feel free to get as many iron ore as you can. Afterwards, you talk to the blacksmith here, and there will be a village request at the end where you just hand him the iron ore. Afterwards, talk to everyone. They'll tell you, go swimming and stuff. A quick shortcut, so you don't need to walk all the way across 9 and 10, is to go to Area 8 and jump off this cliff, which will take you directly to Area 11. Here, you'll have a small cutscene where it shows you some fish. You all you need to do is kill one of the fish, which will spawn about here. You'll see them in the cutscene. After killing one, you have effectively completed the non-quest part of the tutorial and opened up Return to Village seen there in the menu, which will save you a very long walk back to camp. Now you can actually start doing quests. First quest available is Harvest Shroom, which is a boring quest, but you have to do it to get it out of the way. You can see the terms and conditions of success and failure. Generally, failing a quest means dying 3 times. Sorry, I burped. Anyway, to start off, it introduces you to the various things of the base camp, like the supply box, which, as you may guess, will give you the supplies you need to at least go on a quest. As for gathering mushrooms, it's as easy as walking up to a mushroom and pressing A. What you need is 3 unique mushrooms, which are relatively common, but almost not common. It's just a fluke that I managed to get 3. In case you don't get 3 in Area 2, there's another mushroom point right here in Area 3, and another one here in Area 7. If that doesn't work, the mushrooms do respawn in Area 2, but it takes a very long time for them to do so. After you get the 3 mushrooms, you want to return to the base camp and click on the delivery box, which is the red one. And hooray, quest complete! While I'm here, I'll also discuss the bed, which they introduce you to here. If you click on the bed, and you'll just take a couple seconds of rest, it'll fully heal you and remove any negative status ailment. Now you open up the rest of the quests. The only key quests you need to unlock your urgent are Farm Aid, which is slay 5 Jagia, and Guts, it's what's for dinner. If you complete these 2 quests, you'll unlock your urgent. A quick shortcut to Area 9 can be found in the base camp, which I'm demonstrating here. It's strictly one way, though. But it saves you a lot of time when getting to the water. Now, these herbivores, which I cannot remember the name of, and I apologize, are what drop monster guts, which is the quest item you need for this. You will need 3, and each one produces 2 carbs. Now, there's only 1 in Area 10, but after visiting Area 11, there will be more in Area 10 as well. And don't worry, this is a completely safe game. You have nothing to worry about. I'm sure he just wants a hug. And most certainly, almost certainly, won't kill you. Just relax. It's not like he'll take off 90% of your health. As I said, they appear in Area 11, but if for whatever reason you don't want to go back through Area 10, like you're crazy or whatever, the shortcut I showed you to get here from Area 8 is not one way, with these vines providing you a way to climb back up, and then you can just walk back to the base camp. Should also note that you cannot pick Return to Return to Village in a quest, as it is replaced by Abandoned Quest, which I'll explain later. Killing 5 Jagia is pretty easy. These are Jagia. They're the larger of the 2 kinds of Jaggi. They appear in Area 3, 6, and 7 of the deserted island. You only need to kill 5, I believe it is. Next up, we will be doing Golden Fish Opportunity, which is your introduction to fishing, which is something you won't like, as many games don't do fishing very well. I suggest practicing a little bit on these regular fish. Now, golden fish will spawn with regular fish, but only do so rarely. And I am incredibly out of breath. It's a good thing that Past Me gave me this little opportunity to rest my breath while he practices fishing, because he is incredibly out of practice. just before you begin this quest, there will be two children villagers in the village who will give you... One will give you snake bee larva, and the other will give you mega fishing fly. If you combine these two, you will get golden fish bait. Now, they don't give you two each, and you get a third bait from the supply box. When you use this with Y, you will notice that all the fish disappear and are instead replaced by golden fish, exclusively. Which is the way to complete this quest in not a matter of seconds. I mean, in not 15 minutes or so waiting for the golden fish to appear. Note, however, if you do mess up and you lose one of your golden fish bait, you don't need to worry, as you can abandon quests to... You won't keep any of the items you got during the quest, but you will still have any of the items you started with before that. You will have all of the items you started the quest with. At this point in the game, it is better to abandon the quest than to lose out on the snake bee larva and mega fishing fly, as you are low on supplies. Next up is deliver 8 red coral stone. No, next up is deliver 2 Kelby horns. My mistake. My preview window is very small, so you'll have to apologize. Anyway, these are Kelby. What you want to do is bop them on the head. Simple as that. With an impact damage, if at all possible, which will let you carve their horn. You only need 2 horns for the quest. You can use any weapon to kill them, but doing so... I'm sorry. Anyway, get 2 Kelby horns, deliver, done. They are uncommon drops. Next up, you want to collect 8 red coral stones. Red coral stones are found in Area 10, and they will be in little bundles of bone as seen right here. You just walk up, gather, and you only need to collect 8. You can go around the area to find them. Next up is your urgent quest, which will unlock the second star quest. What you need to do is kill 6 Ludroth. These are Ludroth. They are the carnivores of the water. This will also be your first time fighting underwater with a weapon that against things that actually fight back. Note that they're not very that hard, and you don't need to upgrade any of your equipment at this point, but upgrading your weapon helps. And as always, remember the carbs. There will be 3 on the beach, but there will be 1 more in the water, and then you have to go to Area 11 to get more. Once you kill all 6, kill all 6, you will have completed your urgent quest and earned the right to go into the second star quest, which include a new area called the Sandy Plains, and also includes the very first boss fight in the game, the Great Jaggy. Of course, boss fights are what this game is about, so that is what the next video will be, just a straight up let's play of Great Jaggy. I will be providing you with some notes during the quest, but you don't need to worry, as it's just mostly me fighting it. I apologize for being out of breath.